everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain, back for some more Elder Scrolls Online. So here we are continuing off to do some more random quests out in the area, in Shun. And yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it.
Hold there. Visitors to Taldaic Fortress must adhere to protocol. We have very strict rules here.
Of course. Tell me what's expected.
You should immediately report to General Gavrin Redoran at Taldaic Keep. A word of advice? The General has been somewhat erratic lately. Don't ask him too many questions.
Erratic? How do you mean?
Let's just say he's been somewhat unpredictable. Sees spies around every corner. You don't want to get him angry, trust me.
I'll bear that in mind.
Don't be foolish, Captain. Boredom is the only danger these soldiers face.
General, we must enforce protocol.
Enough. Not another word about protocol, Captain. Remember your place. Don't just stand there with your mouth open. You're attracting flies. Speak!
General Gavrin Redoran? I was told to present myself to you.
No matter how often I punish them, some of these soldiers must adhere to rules and regulations. Where's the fun in that, I ask you? Since you're here, I think we have a Nord spy in the fort. Expose this spy and I'll make you a captain.
Aren't the Nords part of the pact?
That's what makes this spy so dangerous. And never question my orders again. Never! Go expose Ragnar Stormcrag for the spy she is. I command it! Now get out of here, both of you. I have things to do.
Alright, I'll look into it. Before I do, quick ones over here. Shelves or anything interesting down there. Couple of bookshelves up here. Alright.
You there! Hold a moment!
Found her.
What fresh madness has the General come up with today, hmm?
He thinks you're a Nord spy.
Well, that's a new one. I've been the General's bodyguard for nearly a decade. If I was plotting against him, I think I'd have made my move by now.
He wants me to expose you.
I'm risking my neck telling you this, but I don't know what else to do. I think the General's gone mad. One moment he sees traitors everywhere, the next he's canceling security patrols. There's no telling what crazy whim will spur him on next.
You certainly don't seem like a spy to me.
I've devoted my life to protecting the General and helping the Pact. That's why I need to find out what's wrong with him. Maybe you can help me?
What do you want me to do?
The General ordered me to stay out of his quarters on the lower level. He's never done that before, and I want to know what he's hiding. He's posted a guard, but if you can get past him and search the room, maybe you can find out what's going on?
I'll see what I can find.
Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Something's not right here. I won't rest until we figure it out.
Is there anything you can do to help?
The General accused me of being a spy. If I'm caught snooping around, he'll arrest me. I can't very well protect the fort while I'm locked in a cell, can I?
No, but you do need to give me something to go on.
Well, I do know that the guard watching the General's quarters, Defender Furen, hasn't been paid lately. Maybe you can use that,
That's it?
Best I can do on short notice. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye. So that was the room that I just kind of already snuck into, I guess. Kind of a bad guard that if he just lets me go in there.
Move along. There's nothing to see here.
I need to look around.
Look somewhere else. These are the General's private quarters. He doesn't allow visitors.
Haven't you noticed how strange the General's been acting? I'm just trying to help him.
He hasn't been himself lately. That's true. All right. Here's the key to his locked furniture, but remember, I'm watching you.
I'll be quick, thank you. The nightstand contains a pristine comb, a silver container filled with musky lotion, and neatly folded handkerchiefs. A fine coating of dust covers everything. Nothing in here has been touched in a long time. This wardrobe holds finely tailored dress uniforms. A thin layer of dust covers the uniforms. None of these outfits have been worn recently.
Captain Daro'Shandi, at your service.
A moment of your time, Captain.
A moment is all I can spare, I'm afraid. The General is already greatly displeased with me.
What did you do wrong?
I wish I knew. I've always served dutifully, followed the will of the Tribunal, and defended the fortress with honor. I've even been enforcing the General's nonsensical orders, usually against my better judgment.
Well, I saw a decree on the General's desk. He intends to execute you for insubordination.
I am a soldier, loyal to my house and the Ebonheart Pact. I am sworn to obey my superiors without question. I don't have the luxury of questioning orders, no matter how suspect. If I'm to be executed, so be it. Until then, leave me to my duty.
You're a man of honor. Don't know if I could stand there and get executed, or stand there and continue to do my job knowing I'm going to be executed.
How goes your investigation? Any luck?
I found this note. I think there's something suspicious about the General's new retainer.
The ruins? By the river? The General had them sealed off and commanded that the place was off limits. Ah, curiouser and curiouser.
That it is.
We need to find out more about the General's retainer. This Durel Gilveni. Why did the General send him into the ruins? And who are those others the note refers to, hmm?
Well, I could go down there and take a look. And apparently skip the conversation. If I were to abandon this part.
Find anything interesting out there? Something is influencing the General. We need to find out more about the General's retainer. This Durel Gilveni. Why did the General send him into the ruins? And who... I was hoping you'd say that. If I disappear, someone might notice and raise an alarm. The entrance to the ruins is down by the river, beyond the mess tent. If you find anything of significance, take it directly to Captain Valagar.
I'm on my way. So I was able to reset that part.
I understand you were instrumental in crushing the Daggerfall army at Davon's Watch.
So we get a couple other quests we can do. Definitely has been interesting thus far.
Flank now!
Oh boy. Lots of bookshelves.
This work never ends.
There's a lot of bookshelves. What else we can quest here?
Hey, over here! Help me! Thank the three! You don't look like one of these mad Morborn cultists.
Who are you, and how'd you get locked up down here?
I'm Sir Riven, a soldier from the fort. I might have crept down to the river to enjoy a quiet drink away from my superiors. Well, don't look at me like that. Anyway, these stupid cultists grabbed me. Next thing I knew, I was locked in here.
No, get you out of there.
One of those Morborn must have the key. And one more thing. One of them was carrying around a creepy Daedric book when they brought me in. They took it into the lower tunnels. If you get the book, I could use it to explain my absence.
Well, we'll see.
Don't kill me! Someone help!
Why are you cowering back here?
I saw what you did to my fellow Morborn. I don't want to end up like the others out in the Great Hall.
So tell me what's going on down here.
We're the Morborn. You can't order us around. We control your general. We control your fortress. You're too late to stop us this time.
How about you tell me everything, or you die right here and now?
All right. Don't kill me. I'll tell you what I know. The real general is dead. Sacrificed in the name of our great mistress, Magistrix Vox. We called forth a Daedric entity to replace him. The simulacrum wears his shape.
What simulacrum, and where can I find it?
It's a Dremora. It's here, in one of the chambers below. It visits the General's corpse there every few hours to maintain his form. Please, I've told you everything I know. Spare me.
You killed him, so not today.
To the side!
There's the key. There's the book. Alright, so all that's left is we've got to find more proof of the General's death. Basically just confirm with his retainer, his cowardly retainer. Yeah, he's definitely been dead for some time.
You have disobeyed my orders for the last time. You're stronger than these Malborn idiots. Morrowind shall be laid waste. Vox will break this land. Enough! I will drag you back.
Free the soldier. First and foremost. So much faster.
You're back! Did you get the key and the book?
I found the key and the book.
Oh, that's a relief. Now get me out and give me the book. I need to report in to Sergeant Marl. Maybe you could put in a good word for me? Tell him how brave I was?
I'll let you out, but I'm not going to lie for you.
What? After all we've been through? Fine, fine, I'll deal with Sergeant Marl myself. If you can't say something helpful, just don't say anything at all.
I'm not gonna lie to your commanding officer because you wanted to sneak off and basically shirk your duties. Same time, I'm not going to go out of my way to turn you in either.
If I have to fix it...
Saravin here has told me an interesting tale. Is he telling the truth? He says you were involved.
Severin was captured when he wandered away from the fort. He didn't find the book. I did.
That's more in line with the Saravin I know than the tale he told me. You did well by telling me the truth. I'll deal with Saravin. Hey, you nick-sound!
I told you, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, hey, complete 2 quests. Nice. Down to the other guy.
Where have you been? Where's the general?
The general was murdered by the Malborn, and a Dremora had taken his place. I was able to recover his signet ring.
Of course. The general's madness, the strange sounds coming from the ruins. It all makes sense now. We were so blinded by protocol we couldn't see it. I'll assume command immediately and send troops to deal with the Malborn. Thank you.
Thank Regna. She knew something was wrong and convinced me to look into it.
Just like a headstrong Nord to throw protocol to the wind. Perhaps we could all learn from her. Excuse me, my friend. I believe I have an officer to promote. Ah, Stormcrag. Good timing. Come here.
Sorry, Captain. Didn't mean to eavesdrop.
News of the General's death will spread quickly. We must maintain order.
More Dark Elf discipline and protocol? That's what caused this mess.
That's why I want to appoint you as my aide and advisor, so our discipline doesn't blind us again.
Me? Yes, I'd be happy to help keep the fortress on track.
Good for her. Quest over here. 2 quests.
Comrade, a word. Well met, comrade. I have an urgent message from the Guildmaster.
So that'll be guild stuff.
I can't take much more of this abuse. Beatings, extortion, taking whatever they damn well please. Someone should stand up to those thugs.
What thugs?
Shh, not so loud. You're gonna get me in trouble. The Sentinels have sent more than a few soldiers to the healers for less. Besides, you're a stranger here. You shouldn't get involved.
Yeah, that's never really stopped me before.
Well, the Sentinels certainly wouldn't expect you to challenge them. But they're a mean bunch. And deadly. Look, if you're determined to get involved, have a chat with Commander Talden in the training yard. He's their superior.
I'll talk to Talden.
Don't risk your neck on my account.
Just tell me a little bit more about these Sentinels.
They've always had a mean streak. Don't get me wrong, they're great warriors. But ever since the General made them the camp enforcers, well... let's just say they've become overly enthusiastic. I probably shouldn't say any more.
I'm here to help. Everything that you say stays between you and me. I promise.
Well, all right. But you didn't hear this from me. Since the General made them camp enforcers, the Sentinels have become brazen criminals. They're even forcing people to pay for protection. Nund refused to pay. Now he's got 3 broken fingers.
That's not right. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Oh, I've already said too much. I don't want any more trouble than I've already got. If you want to know more, talk to Commander Talden. Just watch yourself. The Sentinels can be fearsome enemies.
Thanks for the warning.
They're still
Don't risk your neck on my account.
Just goes to show that no one is safe, I guess.
Aren't you done fixing that
Luckily,
yet?
the general is dealt with.
What can I do for you?
I understand you have a problem with a few of your soldiers.
Let me guess. You've been talking to Fervin. A decent cook, but doesn't have the sense Azura gave a sheep. He should learn to leave well enough alone. Just walk away. This isn't your concern.
So you'll just continue to allow these soldiers to terrorize the fort?
It's not up to me. General Garvin made them enforcers. That gives them the authority to do whatever they want. If I so much as mention it, I'm as good as dead. Sorry, but I'm not sticking my head through that particular noose.
Well, maybe I can help.
You could try. The Sentinels are all about power through intimidation. The only way to stop them is to beat them at their own game. Challenge their fiercest warriors to face you in combat. Defeat them, and you break their hold on the camp.
Well, if that's the only way to end this, so be it.
You're standing too close.
Yeah, the Sentinel's days of terrorizing the fort are over. Face me in combat.
Another fool with a death wish. But for the sport of it, why don't you make the first strike? If it doesn't kill me, I'll finish you off quick. You don't look so tough.
Wait, so crap.
What do you want?
Same thing.
Another fool with a death wish. You don't look so tough.
Same thing.
I don't think I received another fool. You don't look so tough.
Alright.
Mercy, I
I
yield.
surrender.
Another fool. You don't look so tough.
Enough. I surrender.
I don't believe it. I thought the Sentinels would make mincemeat out of you.
Well, I'm happy to surprise you.
Ha! You surprised us all! Especially the Sentinels. I'd say their bullying days are over. Well played.
Next on that south. Got that Way Shrine. Circle around to the north. Further south, rather. The one thing I love about this game is also very hate, and that is these zones are so large, and because I enjoy exploring them, it takes a long time. I absolutely love it because of the size of them, but because of the size of them, I also hate it.
want it!
Khajiit defilers have ruined us. There is no hospitality here, stranger. Our village was attacked.
Who attacked you?
Khajiit pirates. They're raiding our village, taking slaves and supplies. I gathered our survivors here, but I won't leave without Leovata. Cursed cats! And where were the Dark Elves? Their fleet is supposed to guard the coast.
Who's Leovata?
My mate and our spiritual leader. She was in the village when the pirates attacked. I'm just an old salt rice farmer outsider. I beg you, find her and bring her back.
I will find Leovata.
Leovata is a skilled mage, but she is still just one Saxleal. Please, find her and bring her back safely.
You said Leo was your spiritual leader? What do you mean?
She guides us to live in peace and simplicity. She is the sun and rain that nourishes our small group. We came here to follow her teachings, to escape the violence of the world and live uncomplicated lives.
So you won't fight the pirates?
We try to follow the pure stream, but that path isn't always easy. Instinct tells us to form a fist and strike, especially when the enemy is upon us. But we are not warriors. We have no weapons or armor, and we are afraid.
Well, no weapons except for that bow and quiver of arrows on your back, but my next question is, what exactly is a Saxleal?
We are the Saxleal. It's what we call ourselves in our native Gel tongue. Only the Smoothskins call us Argonians. We lived here peacefully, tending our fields, until the pirates set upon us.
Alright, well, I'll see what I can do. No weapons. That bow on your back definitely looks like a weapon.
You are to blame for all this. You and your foolish mate. You and all...
Why, Egg Brother? Why couldn't you be content to stay with us in this warm, fertile place?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, my head. I thought you were my Egg Brother, Seeks the Night. He led them to us. He hated that my mate was the village elder. He even gave the invaders our sacred relics. Such treachery in our own clutch.
Perhaps I could help.
You are not Saxleal. Why would you help us? Still, I should not refuse such an offer. The Khajiit stole our sacred stones, and their sorceress took our Hist branch. We brought it all the way back from Black Marsh when we settled here.
I will find your lost relics.
Hurry! The Khajiit do not care about what they stole. They could damage the relics. Can you get them back before that happens? If you do, meet me at the large rocks to the north of the village.
Before I go, may I ask you some questions?
I'll answer what I can, but ask quickly.
Where can I find the sorceress that you mentioned?
They set up a tent for her along the shore. I'm sure you'll find her there, gloating over the treasure she stole from our village. And Seeks the Night gave her the Hist branch as a gift. That's the most profane disrespect a Saxleal can show.
And Seeks the Night, he is your brother?
Yes, as much as it pains me to admit it. My egg sack of a brother always believed he would be the next village elder, but Varazine was chosen instead. Seeks the Night always hated Varazine, but to doom us to slavery, I spit on my own egg brother.
I kinda don't blame you there. Alright. so you don't want that. Really makes it easy.
You think you can take the little branch from Malagar? Think again, clawless cur.
See?
Can't be too careful.
From the sides!
Have you found our stones? And the branch?
I have recovered the relics.
I'm glad my trust was well placed. To lose the Hist branch, that would have been too much tragedy for me. Six the Knight has caused me more than enough pain. How could he betray us to the pirate slavers? Is his heart really so full of hate? The Khajiit use chains and locks to bind the captured villagers. Find the key and set them free. It seems so simple when I say it, but I'm sure this river hides jagged rocks. It is beyond my abilities.
I will find the key. Is there anything else?
Just a little advice. Start at that large tent. That's where I'd hide my key if I were a Khajiit. If you are not killed and left to the crabs, I will meet you at the meditation mound when you are finished.
I will set your people free.
Watch for Six the Knight. He is like a vile mist that slips through the narrowest of cracks.
Will it be safe for the villagers to return to the Silent Mire?
Once free, they will hide in a marsh until the Khajiit are done looting our village. They're lazy creatures, easily distracted. They will grow bored and depart long before they can capture us again.
What about your belongings? Don't you want them back?
Only the sacred stones and the Hist branch matter. Anything else they take is just a thing, unimportant and easily replaced. But the villagers, they cannot be replaced. Please, save them.
Be gone, outsider. This is not your affair. Arrogant dry skin, meddling in the affairs of the Saxhalil.
You must be Six the Knight.
And you're an outsider fumbling around in events you don't understand. Leave this place before you do something you'll regret.
Don't think so.
to flame! Set it ablaze! From the sides! Please, set me free. You persist in annoying me. Why try to mend what is already broken beyond repair?
Why don't you show yourself and we can settle this?
You've spent too much time with miserable dark elves and stupid Nords. I'll not be baited by your taunts. I'm long gone from this place, fool. You're speaking to an echo. You cannot harm me any more than you can hurt your own shadow.
I will find a way to stop you.
And I will enjoy watching you fumble and fail. Go back to my sister and tell her of her thin-scaled mate's failure. Varazin was never worthy to lead the village. He couldn't stop me, and he was never worthy of my sister.
Well, we'll see.
Have you rescued the villagers captured by the Khajiit?
I have, and I also met Seeks the Night, or a shadow of him, rather. Unfortunately, he's fled the area.
He fears vengeance for all he's done, and he's right to be afraid. But he forgets the power of the Hist. I believe we can use the Hist to force him to return. Perhaps that is why he took the branch and gave it to the Khajiit in the first place.
How can we make him return?
It's said a Saxhleel can sometimes be called home by the Hist. I'll give you the branch. Use it to mark the door to my brother's home. If it summons him, kill Seeks the Night. Kill my brother.
I will do it.
No! The Hist calls to me, pulls me back.
Sister has to say.
My heart is heavy.
Oh, that is sister this time.
You have returned. Is he...
It is done. Seeks the Night is dead.
The traitor is dead. But that brings me no joy. I can only hope that Silent Mire will be left in peace once more. I'll return the branch to Leovata. Take this, friend. It's not much, but it's what we can spare.
Thank you. Alright, well, with that,
I don't deserve
we will leave it here. We were able to get a nice chunk of them done. A good portion. We do still have a small bit left, and we do have another quest over here, but we'll pick that up in the next video. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a blast, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one all.